3, 2, 1. Welcome back to a special edition of the Cobain Report. I am Cobain. This is
Tramell.
And that is
Caesar in this bitch.
And we can't hear your vibes, bro.
You can't hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
He can hear me. So that means
I can
a
hear
lot of other motherfuckers can hear me.
I got
y'all can hear
Caesar.
Caesar? That's crazy work. All right. I'm going to have to hear this nigga too. We're going to do that intro over. Let me see. Edit mic settings. Do his background.
You can hear me now?
Caesar, say something.
We can hear him.
Something.
Damn, how come I can't?
We don't know.
All right.
You can't hear me.
I'm about to put him back on the stage.
Call me on the stage.
I'm going to do the intro again. Don't worry about it. Caesar.
Yo.
Remove from stage. All right.
And where you at?
There you go. We in the game, baby. All right. Here we go. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to a special edition of the Cobain Report. I am Rock Cobain. This is
Tramell.
And that is
Caesar.
And you know the motherfucking vibes. Today we have a very special guest. Tramell, go and get into that bio, baby.
Man, we're going to get right to it. With over 25 million records sold worldwide that feature his production, 3-time Grammy-nominated, multi-platinum, Davion Botts has already established himself as one of the industry's hottest producers. Hailing from Houston, Northside, this self-taught musician has worked with the likes of UGK, Mike Jones, Maya, Fantasia, Devin the Dude, Slim Thug, Kurt Cobain, LaToya Lucky, and he has big breakout hit called Going Crazy, number 13 on Billboard 100 by Natalie. D-Botts has a signature sound that can only be classified as real music. With today's music leaning toward loop patterns, he is one of the real players who can actually create musical wall of sound, and his creative genius shines through with every production. He is the CEO and founder of the #1 independent entertainment networker summit, The Cookout. He continues to push the indie creatives to reach their full potential. If you didn't hear it already, we got D-Botts in the building.
D-Botts in the building. Dog, my nigga is here straight Northside, Texas. Now that real intro is done, you got a real nigga, father, player of the year, comedian extraordinaire, church enthusiast, and rouser upper. The nigga who will roast you, your mama, her auntie, and her auntie too. D-Botts is on the Cobain Report. Dog, what is cracking at the cookout, cuz?
Man, look, I'm in your city or close by your city doing my thing, man. You see it. It's the Cookout, Spring, Detroit. We up here, man. I'm at the studio right now.
That's fire.
Where y'all at, cuz? Give them a location.
We at Mars Studio. It's in Southfield. I don't know the exact address, but just look up Mars. M-A-R-S.
For sure. Y'all got food for them there? Y'all got free food?
We got food. We got open bar. We got
shit. Nah, I'm going to pull up. You talking like that, nephew.
Come on through. We hit at 2 a.m. So come on through.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Hey, y'all heard what he said. They at Mars Studios. Mars. M-A-R-Z. Mars. Go holla at them. They got free food. They got motherfucking open bar. But they also got a little knowledge for your ass if you need some of that too, for sure. And that's what we doing today. We supporting, and we always giving flowers to the motherfuckers that's out here touching back. Because that's what it's really about. Like when you be able to come back to your communities or whatever community and just actually give your time, because that's the most valuable thing. So yeah, bro, we commend that shit. And I hope everybody listening right now, y'all go holla at them, cuz they over there doing something good. So support.
For sure.
Bro, tell us what got you interested in doing the cookouts, bro.
Man, I did a songwriting camp in Atlanta right before the pandemic hit. And it was with some A-list, some A-list songwriters. And, we had some up-and-coming inspiring writers. And, man, these dudes talk to these niggas so bad, bro. They was cussing them out. And I'm sitting there like the nigga in me wanted to punch him. I ain't even lie.
But the north side in you wanted to shine?
Yeah, but I was there on their dime, and I didn't want to mess up my business. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of kept it quiet. But I'm thinking to myself, like, man, there's no way you come to the studio to leave, you know, upset and crying and shit. I'm like, I need to create something that gives independent artists a safe space where they can learn and they can create, and they got to worry about no assholes, you know. Because you don't know something, you know, that's held against you in the studio. So at the beginning,
they definitely do. One thing I can say, bro, from being on both sides, and Caesar probably can speak to this because Caesar's still active in the game. You know, he about to go out for a couple months now. But bro, they never make it a safe space when you first start.
Right.
And what that does is kind of stunt your growth as an artist because you're afraid to try things if they don't fit into the pocket of what you think the producer will like. Exactly. When that ain't really who you creating for. You creating for your sound, or you creating for your target audience that you are building, your niche, not that nigga niche. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Man, you know, I think it's unfortunate that in most entrepreneurial journeys, I think that it's like that in the beginning. I don't know why, but people are real critical and hard on you, you know, as you trying to come up. You know what I mean? So with you saying that you started the cookout with that, how have you basically changed the vibe in the studio versus what you said you didn't like seeing?
Well, I mean, you know, we started in February 2021, and this is our 17th cookout. Somebody tallied them up for me. And so we've had close to 600 artists come through the cookout in those times. And what it has done, I've got numerous testimonials, videos, voice messages, people just saying, hey, this is the best experience I had. I learned so much. I was able to grow as an artist. And at the end of the day, you know, our goal is to empower, teach, and grow these artists. And that's and while creating that safe space, because like y'all say, it's sad that you chastise for what you don't know when you first come in the game.
For sure.
And so I don't want artists to have that fuck you experience when you first come in, because that can deter you.
Man,
that experience, you know what I'm saying? So you know, being my first production deal was with Rap-A-Lot. You dig?
Yes.
Word.
And so coming
in
the
go
game,
get into it. You gonna cut my little questions right on off then. Go on talk it then. Let them cook.
So I came in the game and I had great experiences. So I don't want these new artists, because it's a damn new artist coming out every damn day to
nowadays. Niggas got Pro Tools, cuz. Niggas is dropping. And CD Baby, them two things, all you need.
Right. They in the closet with it. They recording the record.
Niggas is dropping, bro. You got niggas dropping like, peep this out though. You got niggas dropping on the phone, making #1 hits. Hey ho, bow. You hear me? That nigga made that on the phone, bro.
Technology is crazy right now. You could literally spit and put it on, you know, this.
And it'll be a joint on my mama, bro. The game is just what it is. Like you said, there's new artists being made all the time. So what I was gonna ask you was, how do you feel like, how did you go from church into where you are? I know we all make that kind of transition. You know, we feel like church is just church and it's not at a certain point. You know what I mean? We like, all right, I gotta hit the road, or I gotta really solidify that I'm one of them ones. What made you start the transition from church into doing what you're doing now, bro?
Shit, money.
Amen.
Amen. Hallelujah.
I never got a six-figure check from any church, but Universal blessed me. Check, you dig? So and I never like straight, you know, left the church, you know what I'm saying? I realized there wasn't no money in gospel.
Man, none. When I say none, I'm talking about none.
That's why you see these artists doing these back-to-back tours, because they're gospel right now is at the bottom of the barrel.
No, they doing back-to-back tours.
That's the only way they can get money, because they don't really have merch.
No.
They can't.
And then if you do get merch, they start calling you arrogant or start being like, look at this nigga. He think it's all about him. It's all about self when it's really about God. Like, nah, nigga, I'm just trying to eat, cuz.
That's it.
I'm just trying to eat.
Once
y'all ain't been to a Dietrich Hatton concert, cuz got merch, cuz you can go on Dietrich. But listen, you can go on DietrichHatton.com and get old merch. Hey, listen, I commend that nigga, cuz shit, he doing it the right way.
I was just in Dietrich inbox the other day. I'm about to get him on here. I just didn't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to say nothing, because you know when you say shit and it don't happen, people be looking at you crazy.
Right.
So I ain't want to say nothing, but That is definitely somebody we aiming to get on next season. I was, you know what I mean? I appreciate him for who he is and what he's done, you know, in music. He definitely was one of the ones that was able to kind of step out the box a little early with the merch. And Tone was another one, though. Tone had the merch on Tuck too, though, bro. It's like all them weird, wild ones always be able to kind of capitalize, like, you know what I mean? They be smart. They look at it as a business.
Yeah, it is. It is. And so I saw that, you know, it just, you know, I never abandoned the church. I just know that, you know, 95% of the records I produce is secular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
tell me about your first placement, bro.
My very first placement. So, my first placement, I can give you my first story. The first story is dope because it didn't lead to a placement, but it's the dopest story. So I'm working at Guitar Center in 1990. No, I'm working at Guitar Center in 2000.
Church nigga, all church niggas worked at Guitar Center.
Look, Guitar Center changed my life because I worked there too. Guitar Center, I was just a drummer. Yeah. I didn't know nothing about production. I didn't know nothing about studio, lives. I didn't know nothing about none of that shit. So I get to Guitar Center, and they had this board that came out called the Korg Triton.
That was my brother T first. Bro, shout out to Terrence Ruffin. Bro, they fucking, man, that Triton, bro. He would keep me up all night playing that thing because he would get cussed out in church by my daddy. But go ahead.
So the dope thing about Guitar Center is they would pay for you to go get training on the stuff. So they would take to a hotel with a whole bunch of white boys for 8 hours with like 30 Tritons. And Korg, the people who made the damn board, they're not teaching us. So I took that shit and took it back to the store. And like on my lunch break, I would be back there programming. You know what I'm saying? Programming shit. But one day, the rapper Scarface from the Ghetto Boys comes in. Scarface comes in and he walks and taps me on my shoulder and he's like, "Hey man, how much you selling that beat for?"
What?
I'm green as hell at this point, G. I didn't know nothing about production. I'm just, you know, I was a drummer.
Nigga, give me 500. Nigga,
no, you gave him the church price, didn't you?
No, I was like, man, you know, I kind of was like, what? First of all, I was kind of starstruck. I'm like,
I bet.
Bro, I'd have been so starstruck. I'm not gonna cap to you,
bro. So we talking back and forth, and he like, well, yeah, I'll give you 500 for it right now. I need that on my album now. I'm like, bet. So I didn't have a keyboard at the time, so I had to. Guitar Center would let you take the board, you know, home or whatever. So I took the board. He gave me his address. He was like, meet me at the house. I didn't know nothing about Pro Tools. I didn't know nothing about no Triton. I knew none of this. So I get to his house and I say, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, straight up, dude. I don't know how to dump this in the Pro Tool. I don't know how we're gonna do this. He said, I don't either. He said, you drank? I said, yeah, I drank. He said, what you drank? I said, Hennessy.
Sound like me, huh?
He said, well, we're gonna get some Hennessy. We're gonna figure it out together. Bro, it took us 3 hours to dump one track.
Dog.
But y'all did it.
But we did it.
Figured it out though.
So this is when I figured out the game because I'm all excited. I'm like, man, I'm gonna be on Scarface album. Album come out, song ain't on.
What?
So I'm like, well, you know, I hit my boy big time. He's like, yeah, Face only used these other records, but you know, you got paid and you got, you know, a little clout. That actually led to me getting signed by Rap A Lot. So it worked, but that wasn't my first placement. My first placement was with the rapper Zero.
Oh, so hold on. So what happened was you learned the business. That's what you mean when you say you learned the business. Okay.
I learned business.
Because we all know about submitting songs and they get taken, but they don't get on the album. Okay. So slow it down for the comment folk that don't know the process like you, Mr. Cookout.
Yeah, it was a learning experience because I was hyped, man. I'm telling everybody.
Yeah, no, we all had them experiences, bro. I got one. I got a Day 26 one with Caesars. Probably got 30,000 of them. I mean, we all got them stories, bro, where you be like, ooh, you be telling everybody there, and they come out, you be like, oh, okay, thanks for the experience, though. Like,
I had to
sell my damn song to somebody else.
I had gas face, bro. They was like, I thought you said, and I'm like, I did.
Yeah, and it'd be heartbreaking, bro. And it was the days when niggas wasn't dropping mixtapes, so you wasn't like, it's coming on something. It was just like, that was the project. If it didn't drop on that, it wasn't dropping.
And social media wasn't big then, so it ain't like I posted. You know, I posted. This is the early 2000s. It wasn't big, so I didn't have
my only nigga.
Yeah, so
go ahead, talk about how that rolled into the.
We did it up for the 99-2000, baby.
Oh God. Tmell, go ahead. I know you got something. I ain't gonna hog you. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I wanted to go back to what he had said as far as, you know, the creation of the cookout, or the cook up. As far as like with you, already having the accolades and, you know, the different accomplishment that you have, how were you able to keep a level head and not, you know, mirror the behavior that you seen other people that was like on that level, you know, how they were treating other people? How did you keep from mirroring that behavior?
Oh no, that nigga treat him like that. He just smart. Like, no, go ahead.
No, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Being in this game 23 years, I've seen pretty much done it all, I've seen it all. And it really kind of pricked my heart to see these people just wanting to use their gifts and their talents. And these other niggas shooting them down and talking to them crazy. So I know you got to build, you know, I'm like, man, we got to build people up in this industry because it's already hard enough. It's hard in this, man, the entertainment industry worse than a dope game. You did? I done been. So I don't have it in me to, you know, act the asshole unless it's necessary. Like,
well, this is what I'm gonna say to you too. How, bro? One thing I've noticed about you as a musician, right? You are one of the ones that could critique if you wanted to, because A, you can play in all your keys.
Shout out to Tans Ruffin.
Hey, you can play in all your keys. That matter first. Second, you know what I'm saying? You can teach, you know, and one thing I noticed, bro, is that you build a community among musicians. You build this like camaraderie where people in New Orleans know niggas in New Jersey and meet LA to where when now that you traveling, you feel like you got brethren in every city. You do have brethren in every city, but I'm talking about the people that you let into your community. Now, when I go here, I'm like, oh, okay, I can go holler at Ira Noise, or I can go, and these are people that just I have built these relationships with through this community, bro. Talk to me about what made you want to build that community.
Because somebody told me early in the game, your network is your net worth.
No, for sure.
The more people you know and the more people you can network with, the more money you're going to make. No. So, you know, I tell people all the time, like, I'm broke. I'm like, well, shit, who's your network? Where's your network? If you hanging around a bunch, you know, that's you know, we all know that. You hang around a bunch of broke niggas, you going to be broke.
Yeah.
You hang around people where you don't hang around people where you at or below you. You hang around people where you want to go.
Man, you preaching.
So, you know,
sound like C's over there.
I just felt like, you know, I came in the game. I wasn't spoon fed. You know, I had 3 jobs. I done did all that. Yeah. And so I just wanted to build that community you talking about. Cause like you say, every city I go to is niggas that hit me up, DM me, hey man, I'm pulling up on you, bro. I gotta meet you. Yada yada yada. And like you say, it's people even on our Facebook group. They be meeting each other through me.
Yeah, they do. It's a lot of people who I've met through you, bro, because of that. Like I said, that safe space and that safe community, you know. I look up to you like a big brother in music, you know, even though that I met you through my big brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of knew you was cool people off jump because T don't really let a lot of people in his life, let alone his circle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's always been a very private and protective person over the people that he loves. So I knew, you know, as close as y'all would expect. Because, bro, you are when I say, bro, you are the ultimate protagonist. Like, you are the person who I've learned how to create memes of niggas from you. Like, bro, a lot of people will call you, just like we call you a community musician activist, a lot of people will call you a community bully as well. Get into the comedy of this, bro. Like, I know that we as church people can be too deep sometimes, you know what I mean? So talk to me about how comedy has played a role, because we all know, you know, everybody who's gonna watch this interview is gonna be like, all right, come on, you being too soft on him, bro. You know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to me about what made you start to align those two. You know what I mean? Like,
well, man, I've been a class clown since grade school. You know what I'm saying? I won class clown several times and shit. I was voted by my peers. So I've always been, you know what I'm saying? Plus my oldest brother, Marcus B. Wiley, does comedy for real. And then I just, you know, niggas are dumb. Church niggas. Here's the thing: you got black people in church, and you got church niggas.
No, for sure.
You got 2 species with 1 race. So these church niggas are so funny, man. They do some of the dumbest shit.
Woo. Oh my God. I
don't want to laugh by myself. I want thousands of people to laugh. I want
Listen, bro. the every Sunday morning, good morning, guys. Dog, when I tell you, bro, if you're not up by 7:30, 8 o'clock, you're going to miss it. But when I tell you it will bless your whole day,
bro.
Like, nigga, where do you be finding this stuff at off the internet, bro? Or is these just personal experiences? Where do you find this foolishness, dog?
Here's the craziest thing. Every time I do a viral video from a nigga in church, 2 or 3 of his family members or friends gonna hop in my DM. You ain't got no life. You got too much time on your hand.
Right.
So I reply, I say, first of all, I don't know the nigga. You need to check your people because your people send it to me to post.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I got way too much to do to just scroll the internet. You know, I made that B Major little nigga the other week.
Yeah.
Take B Major.
Bro, you met him last week?
No, I made that nigga famous.
Oh, yeah. But dog, his granddaddy got on there and cooked him harder than anybody else. Boy, stand there and preach the gospel. I said, damn, is Bishop Nero in here? What the hell? I'm your God.
Don't worry about the organ. Preach.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? T-Mel.
Man, so let me ask you, with going from, the cookout and the experience you have in the music, man, what do you think about the current climate of music and the different beefs that's going on, man? I was seeing that Gilly was saying that it was a lot of soft beef, you know what I'm saying, as far as like with the diss records and stuff like that. Man, how you feel about, this climate and with the beef and everything going on right now?
One, the music climate is trash right now. That's the answer to that first one. It just is trash. Second, I mean, rap beef been around since rap been around. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's we're in a soft guy era. I hate to say it like that.
No, for sure we are.
You got rappers with purses and skirts and shit. You know.
Nail polish. Bro, yeah. I had this conversation with my son the other day about nigga Lil Uzi Vert, right? My kids have liked Lil Uzi Vert since, like, I remember Gavin being 3, and Gavin is now like 10, 11. And Uzi's been around in my household a while, right? But this new persona or whatever's going on, they looked me dead in my eyes and said, no, Dad, it's cool. That's not Uzi, that's Leslie. I said, what? He has a split personality. I said, and you believe in this? These kids have been so, bro, I don't even want to get into it because that's a whole nother topic. Like, the spirits, they are becoming immune to things that we would look back in the day and say, shut your bitch ass up. Are you serious? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, everything that these niggas wear, bro, I wish a nigga would wear nail polish in a purse to school when we was younger.
It's becoming, and I'm not a gay basher by any means. So
no, this don't have no. This don't have nothing to do with it. Have you noticed I have not said the word gay, straight, none of that, no time?
Because
I'm literally talking about presentation. Nothing about sexuality.
That nigga gay. You gay.
You know what? I don't got a button here. I don't got a button.
No straight man is gonna be comfortable wearing that shit.
Bro, but I mean, look at nigga like Lil Bo. You got Drake, all these niggas doing their nails, bro. All these men are doing their nails nowadays. You know what I mean? Like,
you gotta have a separation. You gotta have, and it ain't me being, 47 years old. It's me being like a man. Like, I'm not gonna do that shit. My sons, I'm raising manly men.
Yeah.
Manly men.
That's what I be like. And I be looking at, and the thing too, like, I know that, like you saying, these dudes nowadays, they wearing purses, they doing this, they doing that, right? The vibes are different with what's going on nowadays. I get that. Prince also was a straight man. We think that was androgynous or, stepped out there for clout. So somebody I feel like is going to take that natural, because it's just like wrestling, right? When Hulk Hogan got over there, you had another nigga that was blonde, big chest, whatever. They all have to fill these roles. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it'll never be another MJ, but we got what they call him, the crackhead Chris Brown yesterday. What they say, the crackhead MJ yesterday.
But I mean, Prince is the only man who could come on stage with his ass out but still take your chick.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with JT behind him, bro, it kind of like gives him that battery to be able to step out there even more.
Yeah.
Like, Dog just did a death drop, like a Vogue, like, bro, in our days, you would never see a man dressing and wearing no like, come on, dog.
But so with you being in the industry, is it any truth to any of this that, like, this is like kind of industry driven as far as, with this imagery and how they, are portraying themselves, like you said, with wearing nail polish and purses?
You have to stay relevant.
Mm.
And all press is good press.
Hell no.
Whether we like you, we're in a content driven age right now. It's not really about your music no more. It's about your content. So we like your music, but what are you gonna do in 6 months to get our attention? Well, I'm gonna come out with a purse. Okay, I did that. What you gonna do next? Well, I'm gonna cut my hair bald because
bro, that's no cap. We have watched this man evolve from a Philadelphia drill rapper with dreads. Then he started doing the tats and piercings, and we was like, okay, it's a little bit out. Then he put the diamond in his forehead. Then he started wearing like thongs. Then you got Playboy Cardi, like, bro, it's going real left, right? But remember in the 80s, dog, you had men wearing the same shit. They was a rock band though. You had men dressing just like women, wearing blouses and all that. That was a rock band. See,
but that. Go ahead, Caesar.
Bro, listen.
I heard him pop in there for a second. I know you about to say something.
That right there, you guys are saying right now, like, I get that it's trends and all of that shit, but that is actually the problem. Like, and we praise the problem so much that we overlook it. Like, it's shadowed now. Like, and cause nigga, I don't remember no fucking men wearing what niggas wearing now, dresses and purses. I remember niggas holding a fanny pack. Nigga, I used to get a whooping for touching my mama fucking purse. So
for
nigga, I ain't
sure.
about to carry a purse. Like,
No,
fuck, like that shit ain't no trend. That's not a trend. That's a way of life. Now, if you just going in that direction in life, then that's cool. Then you go ahead and you tell everybody that shit, but don't be trying to put it on something else when it's not that. Like,
I hate that our kids watching this shit, y'all. That's the part that bothers me the most. Is that even though we raising these men, because all of us on this call have men. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into your kids and their musical stuff too, bots and the football and all that. We're gonna get into all of that. But since we here, we're gonna park here because all of us can actually speak to this, bro. They are influencing this next generation of men. And then we wonder why women say these men ain't the same. They ain't these niggas really not.
They not.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like and I think it's because of, right? I'm gonna take it a step further and a little bit deeper, bro. No diddy. So like in the 70s, all their dads left. So they had to grow up with that absence of manhood, right? So they became a little bit more hardened. They had to figure it out by themselves. Our generation, crack fucked us up. Heroin was the 70s, crack fucked our parents up. So, you know what I mean? Like, our parents was up, we had to kind of figure it out. Well, after crack hit, we all decided as black people, we wasn't falling for this shit no more, if y'all can tell though. We almost there again with this weed. I seen a dispensary wrapped around the line like Nino House the other day in Detroit, and I was like, hold up a minute now. I don't see this in Lansing, but in Detroit it's looking like Pookie House. Wait a minute. But somewhere along the line, we decided that we was going to stick around for our kids. And this generation of men, we do it, but we kind of coddle them a little bit. So they don't know the real, you know what I'm saying? They don't get the emotional, and because we've been there, bro. But you have been there for everything for your children. Yeah. Over the past 5 to 7 years, I have watched you go through every step with all your kids, even your new grandbaby. Yeah. Congrats on the grandbaby. You know what I mean? So, like, we have to watch what's going out over our children, because even though we say it's about what you consume, radio and television programming, words have power. Go ahead.
Hey, kids, don't do drugs. Hey,
as
this
he
is
smokes
their program.
This why he like. Let me tell you why he like doing these. See, we don't smoke in the studio because we present a good presentation. But on StreamYard, he can be himself. You can't tell Dr. J nothing over there.
But for real, listen, bro. I believe this. What my parents did, I ain't try to do that shit.
No,
I've seen them do it, but they talked to me about what they was doing. So, nigga, like, I don't think it's no excuse, bro. If your kids decide to take someone else's guidance, then that's on you.
Oh shit! Perfect example. And I'm gonna let you get on this, D-Bots. I saw Wade's daughter. Sorry, Dwayne Wade's child right? They had a video of that the other day, and I read the caption on the bottom. It said, "It's crazy that America influenced a beautiful young chocolate black man to become a some woman." I'm not gonna say the stuff because I don't want us to get. But talk to me. What you think about that, Botts?
We're in a day of broken men, man, and these men, like you just gave a rundown, G, of how the decades.
Yeah.
So that 80s and 90s decades, you start having the deadbeat fathers. So you have this generation of men who right now don't know how to raise a man, which after a certain age, nigga, you just ain't shit. You can't say 35, oh, my daddy wasn't there, I can't teach. Nah, that's bullshit. Learn that shit for yourself. It don't come with a manual. Because my dad was a deadbeat dad, you dig? But what that did, I took the reverse of that. That drove me to make sure I was the best dad I can be.
Yeah, so, me too.
You have these dads that, they don't influence their kids enough. Like you say, how does this little dude is, I don't even think he at the time was even a teenager.
Bro, I think they started Tramell. If I'm wrong, wasn't he like 11 when he started transitioning?
Oh, you talking about Dwayne Wade's son?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was young. Yeah, he was real young.
At least Magic Johnson's son waited till he was a teenager.
Yeah, you ain't pussy yet. How you know you don't like pussy? You ain't even smelled it.
No, bro, and that's the part.
The part that be whacking me out.
Me too, bro. Because it's like, nigga, once you taste and see that the Lord is good, Shabbat, eat out of the bowl. Go ahead, Caesar. I'm sorry I got caught up in the delicious.
Oh, but for real, what happened before all of that? Like, how didn't they get control of that shit? I feel like everything is controlled, period, bro. Because a child mind is like a sponge, right?
Yeah.
So everything that child is retaining, from the time of coming out of mama until the mark of really understanding is 10 years old.
Yeah.
Like what is this child getting from me? Yeah. Like, am I letting this child sit by themselves in a room to do what they at their leisure on this pad or whatever it was?
Bro, Kanye said it best though. Those rich kids, the cameras watch them kids.
Yeah.
And the cameras watching.
Made a good point though. See,
he always do.
You got social media raising, because what time you don't spend with your kid, like you say, they in their room, they come home, they in their room 4 to 5 hours.
Yeah.
On that net, they on that internet.
Yeah.
Driven into them. Well, maybe
and it's programming.
It's programming. Maybe I did see Lil Johnny at school today with them G. Maybe I do like boys. Man,
that's so gay.
Let me
like, I'm gonna have to edit that part, but dog.
Just saying.
Forget it.
But it's funny, like, you talked about Dwayne Wade and his son and what's going on, and like, that's sort of like the Hollywood
conversation.
Yeah, that's somewhat of like the Hollywood spot, right? But in the music, it seemed like you got some of the same predatory stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? We know what's going on right now with, like, Diddy and all those accusations and stuff. But the same thing with, Weinstein, the same thing with the child, actors that had to deal with Dan Snyder. Why do you think that it's so many of these men? Because these are different age men from different eras. So we can't say like, oh, it's the new age or it's this or that.
Different races too, bro.
Right, but why do you think that these men are taking advantage of other men? You know what I mean? Like, in these different industries.
Because they freaky, nigga. They freaky men. They the freaky men. That's what I call them. I be like, oh, look at that freaky man.
They definitely fucked up in the head. They got some demons, but at the same time, it's an old saying that say people know who to pull certain shit with.
On crib, cuz that's
right. Wait a minute, Botts. Cuz I need to hear what you said, but I know I ain't gonna be able to just laugh through that.
Because
there go Mr. Freaky Man. Wait a minute, bro.
Let's dissect this whole little Ronnie and Diddy situation.
Right.
Go ahead, y'all.
I'm a grown ass man. I'm at your crib. I'm supposed to be doing records for you, but you come out in your drawers, you're feeling in my ass and all that shit. And I'm a grown ass man. First of all, I'm gonna whip your ass. I know But because Diddy knew who to pull that bullshit on,
bro,
and this little sucker ass nigga let him play with his anal cleft and shit. So you got people know who to pull that on. They know who to pull that on.
No, for
they
sure.
know who to pull it on. If I guarantee you, if I was in the same position that Lil Ronnie was in, my story would be completely different.
It's either alpha or beta, bro. And a lot of niggas become beta for dollars.
There it is.
They put all, like Caesar talked about this a couple times because of the relationship, you know, with Lil Rod. Like we just talked about this the other day too, bro, because this how you know that it's really making a splash on the industry, bro. We've had 3 or 4 different interviews, right? This topic has not, some of them, they just steamroll into it because this is really what's going on in the motherfucking industry, bro. And the crazy part is you go to different cities and you see what niggas will do just to let a nigga produce for them. And they damn near, nigga, they be wanting to bring you an apple pie, bro.
Bro, I done, when I say I done seen, done, this ain't what I heard. This is what I've seen and experienced. I've seen the inner parts of the industry that I didn't want no part of. First of all, I'm not getting suckered into that shit. Ain't no nigga touching me. Ain't, cause I'm a fighter. You know what I'm saying?
My auntie.
Saying I'm a kid. Like you're not.
No, bro. And then this would always play in my head when shit like that happen, right? Not only is right, if we're gonna talk about it as logical African American men with brains, right? 47, I'm 40, you know the vibes, right? We're gonna talk about it this way, right? I always look at my children who are watching me. That's the first thing. Outside of me not being attracted, right, to, you know, men, or that's not my cup of tea or anything like that, right? My kids are watching me first and foremost. There's no way I'm about to let a nigga little bow wow me. I'm a hood nigga. What do you mean? A man?
Fuck out of here, man. Manly men are losing. I work a lot in Atlanta. It's women who are drawn to me just by the way I talk because I'm a manly man.
A man, bro, yeah.
I open doors. You know, and so it's this culture shift that we're having because it's becoming programmed in movies. Like certain movies have to have a gay character. So
all movies nowadays. Steve, I'm surprised you so quiet on this one, because nigga, this is what you preach every week.
Look what I was yawning because I can fall asleep just hearing myself say it all the time.
Like this nigga preaching say
it's programming, and you know certain TV shows have got to have, like I went and watched. Man, I'm a big fan of the Buzz Lightyear. I went and watched Buzz Lightyear a couple years ago. They had to put a dyke in the goddamn movie.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
It's a cartoon, my nigga. What? I don't. So I'm like, I wait. When I saw them putting the dyke, I didn't even want to finish the movie. I got up and left.
Bro, it'd be the same shit when I be trying to watch like Power and all these things. It's like I understand that they feel like they have to have a person in every script to identify with everybody that's in America, right? Because they could say, all right, we ain't put no blacks in if we can't put gays in. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really where they equated that in their brain. Because if it's not dominant of Caucasian, right? To them, it's all the same. Black, Mexican, gay, it's all one thing. Right. It's all on the left side. It's all.
Hey, but the thing is, the crazy part about even you making that statement, nigga, even the ones that don't have the attributes of being homosexual, that are homosexual, and they in the industry, like so. When it really comes to that, when it really comes to like the bottom line, it's like, okay, if that's what you do, then that's what you do. But you do not have to. That's almost like you Catholic, I'm Methodist, or I'm Baptist, or bro, I can't preach my denomination on you. Like, that's weird. Like, gee, do what you do. I'm a Republican. I can't be like, hey nigga, all y'all should be Republicans. Right. No, like you gotta go with your views. You gotta go with where you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? If where you are is a Democrat or a liberal or
whatever it is,
like, yeah, like that's your life. Like, but you gotta be able to retain and maintain and build. Like, and that's the thing with motherfuckers. Like, they try to press everything that they press their narrative on us so much.
Yeah.
And
that's my
And what's crazy about that is like we have these kids that are being
Program.
supervised
Yeah.
by they being supervised by their pads, and they're being
Yeah.
supervised by their phones. Like, so when you have that in play and they got this narrative playing, and then you don't have the parent to be, remember when they first started doing that parental advisory?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that? Like
Yeah.
that shit was strict, nigga. They used to have the CDs out here that had the stamp on it. Like, it used to be like, dang, I want to hear all the words. No, your parents wasn't buying it. You
Yeah.
feel me? So
Yeah.
like if we actually went back to that, I ain't saying you gotta choke your kids out, you gotta beat your
No.
kids, but you gotta definitely show your kids the way. Like
Yeah.
shit, like even a fucking animal, bro, they need their mama at
Uh,
least for a month so they
yeah.
can get out and understand how to fucking go out and get
Yeah.
what they need to hunt. Like, you feel me? They have to be preserved in that, you know what I'm saying? They have to be
Yeah.
preserved in that care first, bro.
But bro,
Like, you can't
a
just
lot of it too, bro. Bro, it be these broken homes, right? You got a mama who feels like she's overwhelmed. So what she does is she says, "All right, let me give you something to occupy you, so I can just get a couple hours to myself." Because even in relationships, bro, I've seen it come to pass or come to fruition to where a woman will still be single in a relationship. So she'll be in a relationship with a dude, but she's still a single parent because the guy's mindset is provision. It's not to dilly dally around the house and I'm not getting toilet paper and all that. I'm going to work and all you figure everything out, right? So honestly, they're single moms inside the crib. So what they do is give them items and things to try to get them just so they can get a couple minutes, right?
Facts. You don't have. My mom was a single mama. My mama. The reason I started playing football is because I was active. I wasn't bad. I was active.
Needed something to do, yeah.
You had parents
I
back.
started getting pussy because I needed something to do. But go ahead, carry
Yeah,
on. Cook.
they
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you cook.
got a different mindset with parents. Like you say, they feel like, well, I done worked all day. I do need some time to myself. So let me not put you in something. Let me let you entertain yourself instead of putting you in something constructive. But they let TikTok and Twitter and Instagram, they let that, because now they used to have an age limit for these apps. Now anybody, as long as you got a smartphone, iPad,
Yeah, they did, bro. And
you
these kids learn how to crack that shit early. Let me
yeah.
tell you, the only thing I've ever seen that was successful at keeping the kid off of it, Apple Pay. Because I'll try to send my 12-year-old Apple Pay, and he can't do that on his phone. But he can get any games. They can get TikTok, which got all kind of titties on it. They can get Reddit and every other thing that they want to get. They got everything you want on it.
what about ass whoopings?
Oh,
Oh,
I
ass whoopers come free still.
yeah.
No, they
Hey,
don't.
it's funny
No,
what
funny you said that.
Depot
Go
said.
ahead, T-Mail.
No, I was about to say it's funny what Depot said about the age requirement. Next year, I can't remember what southern state it is, but they're gonna start requiring you to be like of age. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna
Yeah.
be able to be 13 and be on social media. I don't know how they're gonna do it,
Yeah,
but
that's
they supposed to. Yeah, they supposed to start regulating it next year. But I was
great.
gonna throw something out at y'all. What's funny is like Caesar mentioned about the Catholic Church and the Methodists and stuff. A lot of people, musicians, artists, they start in church, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny about it is I feel that like the industry, the spotlight is on it now, but I think the same predatory things with men, I think is going on in the church as well.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna let Bots have this when I'm going on mute.
It's been going on. Shit, you got GWMA, whatever order that is, gay men whoop ass. That's what it stands for. Goddamn it.
You
Because
know what?
the founder of it, the founder James Cleveland used to fondle little boys. This is a fact. This ain't shit I'm accusing him of. This is scientific church niggerdom fact. That nigga was coming in the
Wow.
rehearsal smelling like little boys' booty holes.
He
So
sure did.
Mm.
it's that predator demon is not just for the industry, and it's sad that it's in the church because the church is the hospital. What
No,
hospital
Mm-hmm.
you go in to where they make you feel worse when you came than when you left? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So,
The wild part about what you're saying is, bro, is this is starting to affect not only men though. You know, that predatory kind of behavior from that old school is starting to be called out. You know, and I'm gonna go to this. Nigga Larry just talked about some shit the other day about Tasha Page Lockhart, about one of them old legends fondling her. You know what I'm saying? She done went and lost a whole bunch of weight. She looking like she used to look. You know what I'm saying? She done went around. some legends, and some legends grabbed their upper breast meat, as he called it. So the behavior is just, it's ingrained in the church culture, bro, and it's really through. I feel like it kind of goes back to the slavery days, bro. They gave too much power to the black preacher, who was really just a nigga preaching the message to keep you in line with what the master wanted. So really, he worked right along with master in preaching this gospel to say, all right, now treat your master as you would God and all that kind of shit, right? If he was really in his blackness, bro, he wouldn't have been preaching that.
Right. Really, in his blackness is funnier.
Come on, bro. You know
No,
he was
what's sad about it is, the church is sick itself, you know what I mean? And no one has tried to figure out like how to heal it or how to, it's just been going on and on and on, and the cycle, continues. But like, again, now with this like ban with TikTok, because I know y'all probably seen that too, it's almost official.
Yeah.
How do y'all think that that's gonna affect people seeing that, like you were saying earlier about how parents put their kids in front of this for it to be watching them? Even though it's other apps, how y'all think that's gonna affect different people?
You just answered your own question. There's other apps. They're gonna find something. Facebook will pick back up, or Instagram will pick back up,
or Elon Musk will buy TikTok.
Yeah, Elon Musk. Shit, they talking about recreating MySpace.
It wasn't the same.
Hey, MySpace was the shit. That's how we all started. Stop playing, y'all.
No, that is how we all started, for sure.
Yeah. They need to bring back Black Planet. You know how many
Hey, no, they don't. I was a naughty boy.
Black Planet was the days.
I got so much ass off of that site, goddamn.
I swear I was a naughty motherfucking boy.
In Jesus' name. All right, y'all.
I've been delivered.
Great episode. I'm gonna let my nigga D-Botts
tell us what girls used to be on there.
Look at the devil. He's just you gotta reel him in. You gotta reel him in. D-Botts, we're gonna give you a chance to tell them where to find you at, all the stuff that you're working on, where the next cookout is coming, all those good things. Let them know about your albums that's out. You didn't even mention your music. You didn't mention your kids' music. We got to get you back for a longer interview, man. You working and we working. When you come to the city again, no Diddy, we're going to get you to get into the studio, bro, and have a real live, longer
conversation.
Well, man, I appreciate y'all giving me the platform, first of all. So shout out to y'all.
Going left, Greg.
Always grateful when people just give you a time to talk and share. But you can find me on Instagram. That's my main platform at D-Botts You Beatin', DBOTTZ.
D-Botts You Beatin' Them Buns. That's what that means. Hello.
It has two meanings. It's really my old producer tag was D-Botts You Beatin'. But it's really because I'm a foodie. D-Botts be eating.
Nice. That's clever.
Yeah. So we're in Detroit right now. Our next cookout is in Orlando, July 25th and 26th. So if you're an independent artist, producer, manager, whatever, and you want to network, and we've got our album actually dropped today. We got our third cookout album dropped today. The first one is almost platinum. The second one was Grammy submitted for 3 different records. We got some dope stuff going on.
Yeah, you do.
I got a new record dropping with Brian Angel from Day 26. I got a new Chrisette Michelle record dropping. A new record with Perry Jones. So I'm out here working, man.
Bro, you're going to have to bring your ass back to the Cobain Report, bro. We're going to have to really talk, dog.
Yeah, I got some shit. I ain't gonna lie. I got a movie dropping in June that I did my 3rd movie score. That's dropping exclusively on the All Black Network. I got some dope shit popping right now. So.
Bro, I'm so proud of you, dog. Like I said, I'm grateful for you being able to bring all the musicians together. I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick. What's your favorite city to have a cookout in?
Miami.
I bet you it is. Chris, did you answer that for him? I heard somebody else say Miami at the same time, I thought.
No,
you just double heard that motherfucker.
Right, he double back down on that one.
Yeah, Miami. When you land in Miami, you're energized. I don't care if you're sleepy.
It be so warm when you get off that plane. You be like, I got all this. Let me take this shit off.
It's an energetic city, and so we had two cookouts there. One in 2021, one in 2022, and they were dope. It's just the energy there. Like I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna just hop on a Spirit flight just to go to Miami because I just
Spirit flight is wild producer jargon, my man.
It take $30. I mean,
you ain't gotta explain that. You ain't gotta explain that.
I'm smart.
All right, Tramell, go ahead and tell them what you got coming. I know you got something coming this week, right?
Oh yeah. Coming up next week is the May 5th. The biggest pop-up in the city going down to Easter Market. If you're in the Detroit area, come downtown and see us at Easter Market, May 5th, 12 to 8. We help us bless the city.
That's right.
I was just today. I went to I was in Easter Market today. I went to what's the name of it? Marie Bella's. Is that the name of it?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I was there today.
Yeah, you be eating when you come to the city, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I be wanting to find the spots you be going to, like, how this nigga be, wait a minute, this my city. What you damn.
Hey man, look, I'm a foodie, bro. I find the spots.
No, but you an exercisey too, bro. You work out a lot.
Yeah, I got to, man. I like to eat. I like
for sure.
Food too, giggity.
Yeah, for sure. The nigga said giggity. All right, y'all. This has been another episode of the Cobain Report. Thank you guys for tuning in. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, share. Caesar is gonna be out of town for a month and a half, so you guys will get him on these StreamYards until he gets back in town and gets back to the show. So, as I always say, y'all, it's a wrap, bitch.
Why you telling everybody what I gotta do? You dry snitching on my location.